Even though I haven't made a ton of videos about it, you guys might know that I have a 99 Corvette. So that's my Corvette. And I have a little work done to it. It's got long tube headers, 3-inch catless X pipe, a Borla Attack axle back system, so they call it. It's got an LS7 clutch, a different harmonic balancer on there because they tend to go bad. It's got a lot of little work done to it, like an intake and whatnot. 390 gears and some other stuff. And that being said, one of the most irritating things about the car is actually the seats. Any sort of driving with your foot to the floor around corners just doesn't go well. You're sliding all over the place. You're having to use the dead pedal to hold yourself into place. And today I have purchased some CORBEAU A4 cloth with like the vinyl on the side. I'll show them to you guys in just 1 minute. New, they're about $1,500-ish with the slides and the lumbar support. And I got them for $900 delivered used. So I really can't complain. I know that's probably a little on the pricey side, but I know the guy that they came from, and they're only 6 months old. Here is the stock seats. You can see they're pretty decent for long road trips just because you're sitting on what's essentially an 80s couch. But other than that, I mean, they bounce all around. When you're in the car, they do move about a 1/4 inch too, which is very irritating. So what I have here is actually the cloth CORBEAU A4s. They're pretty comfy, pretty squishy. They've got this vinyl material in the high wear areas is what they call them. These came right out of a C5, so they have everything I should need. They should just 4 bolts out, 4 bolts in. I have a feeling the ones in the back are going to be a pain. We'll figure that out. Front bolts are a 15. Probably won't be needing these again, so it doesn't hurt my feelings too bad if these pins break on the way out. There we go. Oh, there's one. Oh, supposed to slide forwards. Didn't have to break this one. I do not have a good angle for back here, so you guys are just gonna have to listen to the impact, rip them out. The old seats are electric. As you can kind of see the connector down there, we're going to have to lift this seat up, which makes me wish I had a second person. Shove something under there and use a flathead screwdriver to press in on that and pull it out. All right, so I've pulled this out. It was actually easier to disconnect it from under here where it was connected to the car, and I propped it up with a piece of wood, as you can see right here. I'm going to recline the seat back as much as possible, lift it up, turn it, and pull it out of the door casing. And then up she goes and out she comes. Cradle it like a baby. Working this seat into place has been a little challenging. Definitely a tighter fit than the stock seats. I also have to clean this up because they've been sitting for quite a while. And after some hammering, I have got the seat set on all 4 studs. I also installed some washers. That way I can pick the front of the seat up just that little bit. I like riding in these cars with a slight tilt to the seat, and that's exactly what it did. Between that and the nuts that are underneath holding it up, it works out perfectly. I'm just gonna put these 4 nuts in, tighten them down, and we'll move on to the other side and just do the same thing. So now we're just repeating everything from the first side. We're going to pull these little pins out. Then this side should be no problem. There we go. Put a couple marks on that one, but not too bad. And I'm 50 cents richer. I'm gonna put the second one in now. Hopefully it doesn't need any convincing like the last one did. All right, it's most of the way in. I just need to slide it forwards on the slider. No convincing necessary. Just a little elbow grease. Now we have, ooh, 4 nuts to put on. Put a little weight on this thing. A little weight on that one. Alrighty, y'all, a couple notes as I close off this video. First one, this is not a sponsored video. I just really like these seats, so everything I say about them is 100% honest. I took money out of my own pocket to buy them. Second thing is that, honestly, I think they're the best first mod for a C5. And I am all for exhaust mods and performance mods and yada, yada, yada. But I feel like it changes the feeling of the car. Exhaust changes the sound of the car, but you feel connected. And I no longer have to use the dead pedal to press myself against the seat. There's no longer any clunking. They're very solid. And it kind of feels like you're getting a little hug from your shoulder blades down to your rib cage while you're driving it, which is phenomenal, especially if you like to drive your car hard. I feel so firmly planted driving on back roads. It's pretty incredible. When I take a corner, I used to plant my foot on the dead pedal to press myself into the seat, and I don't have to do that. I find myself just resting my foot now, which is nice, other than shifting. I got some really cool stuff planned soon. I'm starting my biggest project ever, and it is nothing new and nothing LS based, which is very odd for me. It is something that you guys will see probably in the next couple weeks. Till then, enjoy this driving content with these CORBEAU A4 seats and one of my buddies recording.